priming a good flow state. My friends, I just want to hit on some quick keys, talking about building the container inside yourself for the flow state and, within the flow state itself. Now, flow, this idea, there's different levels of it, but ultimately it can bring us the highest levels of performance, like impact and influence on others, like bring forth your creative genius, and really, it brings forth like the highest states of feeling and connection and fulfillment in life. Flow, like when finally you're out of your own mind, when you're out of your own way, and you're just like experiencing life in fullness. Now, it can be applied to athletics, creation, public speaking, you really name it, my friends. Let's talk about the flow state. Now, priming the flow state is critical. And priming a flow state, my friends, ultimately to make a really good flow state happen, it is about essentially centeredness and composure and attitude. My friends, what makes a good flow is the full engagement of your heart and mind. The full engagement of your heart and mind courageously. That's the attitude that primes a good flow. Why courageously? Because flow implies a level of mystery or challenge, right? It's hard to hit a very high level flow washing dishes per se. But if you're trying to write a book, to create something out of nowhere, there's an intense level of challenge, chaos, and you need courage. You need courage to be able to think about it strongly and, acquire the attitude you know what, I'm worthy. This shit's within me and I can do this. I am doing it. The courage to create, you know what I mean? If you're about to throw on a freestyle rap and you're in front of your homies, you need courage. You need courage in order to open up, the flow of spirit, and in order to open up the full engagement of your heart and mind. So a courageous attitude of full engagement and of success, really, to not limit yourself, to not limit your creative capacity per se. The other thing in terms of priming a flow state, my friends, is composure. And composure comes from just breathing into stillness. You see, if you're about to step on the stage and you need to have a flow state to deliver power or go into anything, oftentimes we get trapped in our mind and anxiety and feelings and all these things, or we come into it with an ego mask, right? Let's say you're about to, talk to someone on a call. You're about to create something, make a video, whatever it is, my friends. If we come into it thinking that we need to be a certain way, to show up in a certain way, or to create in this fashion that everyone else is doing, or that we think will lead to the most success, we are blocking ourselves from our innate genius and the power of spirit flowing through you. Okay? Centeredness connects you to you. You're the power, my friends. Okay? If you want to deliver the most impactful speech, it's not about the words you use. It's about the level of authenticity and flow, connection, heart, mind, body you can bring into that presentation, right? If you want to build rapport with people, it is not about trying to be anything that you think they'll like. It is about seeing and honoring your truth and their truth. And if there's meant to be a connection, it will blossom beautifully, right? To create great art, it is not about copying anything that you think you want to be like or do like. It is about speaking on, creating from the truth that is closest to your heart. That creates the best art. You see the key, my friends? So stillness and composure, right? If we're about to go into a speech, if we're in our heads thinking about what we're going to say, or you're about to go do some martial arts and you want to hit the flow state athletically, it is not about thinking, oh, I'm going to hit this golf shot. Let me get my shoulder right. Let me make sure my knees. No, it's the image of success. The image of success, an attitude of worthiness towards that success, right? And then centeredness. Trust and faith in oneself allows you to express from a deeper part of you. Composure, my friends, in my mind, means centeredness, stillness, and authenticity, depth of essence within you. To be authentic, right? To really show up as you, my friends. To be radically you creates flow. Know why? Because Bruce Lee says it best. Okay, now he's talking about martial arts, and martial arts in my mind is really just a science of flow in this fashion, right? And to Bruce Lee, martial arts is the art of honestly expressing oneself. Okay, my friends, we laid down the priming. Breathe deeply. Have the image of success and the courage to like open up with an attitude, with a positive attitude towards the project you are undertaking, towards, you know, whatever endeavor, really, and the courage to face the fear that comes inherent with any flow state. There will always be fear in any part of it, right? So the courage, right? That's the priming. Moving into the next part, my friends, is essentially openness. Like within the flow state itself, if you really want to like surprise yourself, my friends, surprise you, is to allow you to come through. Now, honestly expressing oneself, to be able to speak in singularity, not thinking about what you want to say, but literally just bringing it forth from inside of you, right? In order to do that with speaking, with, you know, any athletic performance, with any speaking engagement, with people, group, like you name it, right? To be able to do that, my friends, takes practice. It takes practice and also a skill with the means, right? You will not be able to, you know, do a martial arts flow in complete singularity with the chi, right? If you don't have the skill built in martial arts. So you have to have a level of, you know, like expertise or just at least experience with the means you're doing. You're not going to hit that flow state writing a book if you have no idea like how to write well. You know what I mean? So like look for places to increase flow in your life with means that are familiar with you, right? And start practicing on those things that you're called to do, right? If you're called to learn how to, you know, make videos, write well, whatever it is, my friends, whatever impulse is coming from your heart, go find a teacher or start practicing the basics. Because if you can expand your capacity to hit flow states and more things that are in alignment with your nature, your life, energy, vitality, and success in this world is gonna like find those things that you, the innermost you, loves doing and wants to do, and come into them with all of you, okay? Now, the science of honestly expressing oneself, my friends, is the capacity to leave behind what you want, what you think is best, and all these things, and have trust and faith in the inner one, right? Where, like, you know, in order to let him come through in honest expression, it is to face fears. It is to have a character that courage is endowed within, like imbued into, really, because like, you know, the higher the flow state, the more fear you are like inherently overcoming, okay? And, you know, if you have the pressure on you for that last putt, that field goal, the pressure's on, you know, you're doing a live presentation, maybe you're doing the final match of the world championship in ping pong, whatever it is, you know. It is like just your ability to have trust and faith in the image of success and have the I am, that anything that this little self, try to do or try to like, you know, wrap up the package into, only serves to hinder the flow of power. Power, my friends, is in singularity. It is heart, mind, self in alignment, in one action, in one thing. It is flow of spirit. Hell yeah, my friends. If you want to increase flow state in your life, create a container for yourself where you know what you're going to do. I'm going to, you know, write the next 750 pages. Have an attitude where you are open to like insane potential. You can really do anything, my friends. Stop limiting your creative potential and have an attitude of, you know, what is the best, most positive attitude I can face this situation, this task with, okay? Because that's going to create engagement of heart and mind, which is the necessary elements to even initiate a flow of any kind, is engagement of heart and mind, okay? Next is composure. This is embodiment. This means breathing, my friends. This means getting out of your own mind, surrendering it all up to courage and faith. Just faith and courage, baby, and move from like your center pole. I mean, it doesn't mean like don't think or don't feel, or it just means like be here fully with you. Be yourself fully, my friends, and ultimately like go into that container, right, and allow you to come through. Now, if you want to increase your potential and capacity, your threshold of flow in your life, my friends, practice how you are. Practice how you are in all things. Start allowing you, the real you, to start being seen and expressed in many areas. How you speak, how you drive your car, how you laugh, how you play, my friends. Let you come back through again. We are so separated from that in this world. It takes practice, it takes training. And if you want to go deeper on this, my friends, I got like a flow school in here and in these books, and I offer, programs. So you can go down, link in the description below, and apply for a free one-on-one with me if you just feel aligned or resonant and want to talk deeper. Furthermore, my friends, I really appreciate when you hit that like button and let me know if you enjoyed this kind of video. I love getting feedback on the content I'm putting out here. I put all of me into this, and if you want to co-create and synergize on this process, that comment box, my email, my Instagram DMs, this is where the community and the movement gets built, my friends. Let's transform ourselves and transform our community and our greater world together. It takes movement, it takes flow, it takes inner alchemy. Hell yeah, my friends. Thank you for being here. Go have a flowy, glowy, growy day. Love you much.